What's happening, everybody? Check this out. I know earlier this year I made what was a first for me. It was an all-white or a sort of blonde mandolin. Well, this is another first. I've went to the other side of the rainbow here, and I've made an all-black mandolin. The customer who ordered this saw one of those Weber mandolins that they made years ago that they call the Black Ice model, and she wanted something similar to that. So that was sort of the inspiration behind this build, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's pretty cool. It actually, when the light hits it just the right way, it almost has like a purple tint to it, which I also find kind of cool. It's when the light really dictates a lot of the color that you perceive. If you're indoors, it seems like it looks a lot more black. Sometimes when you go outdoors, or even sometimes depending on the light that you have inside, like whether it be fluorescence or something like that, it kind of changes the color. But I'm sitting right in front of a window to get good lighting for the camera, and it looks like it may be kind of coming off a little bit of the purple tint. But anyway, the top is pitch black, which is funny because I used the same stain that I used on the back on the top. I just used more of it on the top. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is one of my master models. You can see it's got the fern inlay and a mother of pearl truss rod cover. It's got some really cool nickel with ebony button tuners on it. Let's see, I got a James tailpiece. I always enjoy using those things. If you're not familiar with those, they're the fancy ones that the lid is hinged, and when set up properly, it'll kill the overtones behind the bridge. I did use a slightly wider fret wire, and this is the more wear-resistant fret wire. I've been playing around with that here lately. Just some absolutely gorgeous curly maple, backsides and neck. And I told her, I said, this thing's worse than a black car. And I mean, it is. Like, if you touch it or if you look at it, it leaves smudges on it, it seems like. So I'm constantly trying to, like, get the dust off of it or fingerprints or just anything. But, I mean, it does look pretty cool. I like it. I've been pretty pleasantly surprised along, with every step along the way. It does have the laminate binding, the white, black, and ivoroid binding, and a matching ivoroid end pin. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how it sounds too. I better play a great Purcell Sizemore tune there to kind of honor the legacy that he left behind us. If you didn't know, the guy that wrote that song, he just passed away a week or two ago and was a fantastic mandolin player. So. happy with the chop. I've got the action just super low. This lady likes low action, and boy, does this one have it. Which I usually like sending them out with pretty low action, just because after a week or two they always seem to raise up a little bit. You know, I always kid and say this thing barely even knows it's a mandolin right now. You know, it's in such an infant stage. So usually after they get, you know, played and are just left strung up for a couple of weeks, they always seem to raise up a little. So I just try to save you, the customer, from having to make an extra trip back to my shop for me to lower your action if that's something you're not comfortable with doing, you know, on your own. But I think that about does it for this thing. It was a really exciting build. I had a lot of fun with it, and I have a feeling, judging by the reaction I've been getting from a lot of people, I'm probably going to have some more orders for stuff like this pretty soon. So until next time, I'll be talking to you then. Thanks for watching.